Yes. Yes, my reaction is essentially we await the full text, but the first application by the Senate that no social media post should have been made was in our favor, and there has been directions that that satirical apology should be taken down and an apology be posted in 2 national dailies. And a damages of 5 million naira was also awarded to be paid to the court. And it was held to be civil contempt as opposed to criminal contempt. So that's why no custodial sentence was given. As for the substantive judgment, we will still need to read the full text of the judgment, but it seems the court affirmed that the Senate as an institution has the right to discipline its members. And though members are elected to represent constituencies, they have to behave themselves in line with the Senate standing rules. And the court only gave an opinion, an obiter dictum, what we call an obiter dictum, that the Senate should consider recalling her back. Although the reliefs are not stated, there's no question asking for suspension to be lifted because it occurred prior to the suspension. So it was more or less an obiter that she was of the view, my lord was of the view that the suspension was excessive. So we will consult with our clients, we'll read the judgment and we'll get back to you. Most grateful.
On the case that for the court on the contempt, the court made some pronouncement on the contempt and also on the floor of the Senate. So basically just give us what the court has said and how do you react to the judgment?
Well, firstly, speaking to the issue of contempt, the court held that it amounts to civil contempt and that the plaintiff is ordered to pay a fine of 5 million naira, to issue an apology to the court, and to have the said apology also published on the same medium within which the publication that offended the court was done. So basically, she was found guilty or liable of civil contempt. She has been ordered to pay a fine in the sum of 5 million naira, and she has been ordered to render a public apology. That is the submission for the issue of contempt. Okay, so
can you also speak on the suspension from the Senate?
Well, the court has held in a very erudite decision that the Senate has the right to suspend its members. The Senate also has the right. A member can only speak from the allocated seats, and that the derogative as to which seat belongs to any particular member is at the discretion of the Senate President. And no member can speak from a seat not so allocated to him or her.
Very well then. So how do you react to the judgment?
Yeah, we are awaiting the full text of the judgment. When we get the full text of the judgment, we'll react accordingly.
Thank you so much. So please, can we have your full name and who do you represent?
My name is Ejimbieko, and I represented the third defendant, which is the President of the Senate of the Federal Republic